就是跟人家希望的路线。And this is how the travel so yeah, the travel so briskly beginning dress seven eight da io lo sto calaggio ci ya nalzeo beginning dress so e io che sto dalle sto non ero segnale sto au Dene Yati nave Oregon bus is interesting. Oregon a sea sadunecho the Chalani almost gets
Nechala nia ahulstelsan. Good afternoon. Hello, watia yate adlanet selotine. Hello duni. Live this afternoon, Dene Yati podcast. The Willis Janvier Hushin Taylor's Tourism, the Losh, Saskatchewan, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member at the SLU, and I come to you live. They see Treaty 4 territory, home of the Cree Métis, Sioux, Assiniboine, Nakota, all the beautiful indigenous people. Salot in a hello to new dog out here with Ozzy, Dahu Ozzy, no halhut ni. Adaru Jaza, you know. Dahu Ozzy maybe a bit as a Harelian or that you not daisy lunchtime or other, then you shoot as a halhut ni. Doon Zinnig, I got a guess for you. Not Dene. In Taylor's too, is in Clearwater, is he? Always live, yes. Hello, June, Janvier, Auntie June. In Taylor's too, is in Clearwater, I guess. Clearwater Project Venture, Mandy Herman and Nicholas Herman, I think it is. Nicholas, yeah. Nohal Yanza Yatu, Nohal Dahu Anzi. Clearwater Project Venture that Iganad did do. I know Gani Thela, they had a couple barbecue come and go barbecues. Nah, he done it. They won some prizes. Pretty cool stuff. What else? Okay. It's all good. Cutting out anyhow. We'll get to them in a second. So, hello to hi, Christina from PA. Good afternoon, brother D. Tharosi. Jamie Sylvester, thumbs up. Good afternoon, Celotina. Bit Azebadum, bit Azerlia. Tates a Arhel. Zinik a 20 years in another Aurelia and Leo at do. And do's so years in another Zena Cole Aurelia. Nezu. Azerlia. Bit Azerlia. So with that, I'm gonna bring him in. Clearwater Project Venture. It's the Nicholas and Mandy. Hello, Nicholas and Mandy.
Hello, friend of
Nezun, kuna Nicholas. Oh, yeah. Tedit, I think you got it in the microphone. Bayayo, Tidazo.
Naharent all?
Yes, Tita. So, hey, Masi Cho Dun Zinnig Sahalun Tauke. Yeah, then I introduce her with Yada that that he cannot do, that he will see no job title, all that good stuff, Masicho.
Mercy Willis in by no hen live, no hen near John, no hen yet. See they Mandy Herman who show Clearwater Project Venture her program manager has been since November 2016 at a don't and August online it's another 5-year program. A year de balaya. So Nick.
So student Nicholas Herman work firstly venture us and I've been employed.
You gotta talk in Mike ANFT design. You gotta probably move closer.
Student Nicholas Herman youth workers secure water project venture hall and CA. I've been working since October 2020, but I also have history in project venture since when there was a launch project venture in 2013, 14, those years.
Nezu. Yeah, so I don't know that the laptops. Yeah, Mandy's on it. I think you gotta move in closer this way. Mandy bits in. So cool, Nezu. Good introduction. Lots of good stuff. Could do I know the other day Nick Bahalya classroom programs genau the programs are you?
Right now so Torrent High Schools in our region, Clearwater River Dene Nation School, the Sharm Elementary School, Dene High School, Torrent grade 6, 7, 8 students and classes all the later, huh? So once a week, each classroom, not daily youth workers, whole activity stuff too. So daily, it's reserve CRDS school day online day here, so a day once a week, online also 1 hour, huh? And right now it's online, it's kind of similar activities or cooking and baking.
Nezu. Plenty activities genau daily Nick and youth support worker Lisa.
Activities team building, independence, problem solving, how to deal with stuff inside and outside of school. So our activities, like they're fun, but they also teach them how to work with others and work with themselves outside of school.
Cool. Good stuff. Yeah. In school, like Western society curriculum and good stuff, good on you. Because a lot of times, then I go there, they get out adulthood, they got to live on their own. A lot of times when you were stuck by ourselves, then good on you guys for doing that. Cool. Gani, I barbecue. Honestly, cannot no halo like why to there are events on the importance and then I think Delu I know come and go Sasa and why the whole come and go during pandemic for the barbecue.
Come and go day. It's we follow the Saskatchewan guidelines. So our limit outside is 10 people, so we can't have people stay at so 10 people limit stay. So pick up or if they have kids in the program, they fill out a survey. Couldn't see they see whereas usually we have activities with those two called we couldn't because of COVID.
Oh, cool. Nazoon. Nick, Mandy was entering data zone because I think your microphone is outside. So then I like, okay, maybe there. Because Mandy Tatis, Nick Day comes in and out.
Microphone no.
Oh yeah.
It's a all-in-one computer.
Yeah. Nazoon. Hey, cool. I barbecue na had DLC. I know draw you get entered in a draw. Plenty see Daniel Nia draw.
today, in class sessions, I participated at and we've been busy now every month, so tomorrow for 6, 7, 8 students. Every month I participated. So say busy drawing through to or at the end of the month or first week of the following month draw date in kaya iPad ha.
Oh.
I
Oh, I think they froze up. Yeah. They froze up, or maybe I froze up. No. So while they get situated here, Mandy, Chu, Nicholas, I'm just going to take them out for now. Hello, Jerome from Wollaston Lake. So we're just having some technical difficulties at the maybe Wi-Fi not Serlu or something. Oh, there we go.
okay, let's go.
Yeah. Sont ela. Yeah, just and like that the computer there with us. I think you just been and dying datas on the yeah Wi-Fi, Res-Fi, hulila. Now off.
School is a
right now, so it affects our internet.
Oh, reserved. I don't know, officer.
Serious school.
Oh, cool.
Right now, but those are all our supplies. Sakwe in class session too. And sakwe totally
Yeah. Cool. Their COVID-19 and that doing is taking over the whole world. Don't you see to keep people active and mentally the then a benig don't do then it's eronia.
We wish we could do more COVID in class sessions on project venture in class sessions in person effective
Yeah.
like every 2 weeks after school session on now like take them outside and be in nature and all that, or it's a once a month weekend session so almost a whole day on a weekend. But every year 5 camps on 5-week-long camps like March day winter camp 3 nights winter camp, June day canoe trip on or it's just like a week-long summer camps for each grade. August is a hiking triple or the August Lide mentor camp on now. So last year March the pandemic when there Chaco see yeah
Yeah.
it's in this summer we still winter camp in Lelo. Chances are canoe trip called it will lay like a song. Yeah, last year collab project venture can't believe from the way things are looking.
Yeah. So another year so Ella.
It's very unfortunate for our students.
Yeah, Sakusla, a lot of Sakusla we maybe just don't acknowledge that the amount of stress they take in, sa sponge and the parents say if we can't handle stress the Nohascana is gonna pick them up, and I mean I'm sure maybe just go in and do it, And
But it's just, we want to really, really bad. Yeah, we noticed that sa kuhal the chinga in it because it takes like on the third day of dawn, that's when we really get their attention.
yeah. That's interesting. Like even I don't know if Project Venture. Oh no, that's Dene High School. No electronics so condisia. Oh, that's any rest here. They froze up again. Oh man, oh man. Resfi. When you battling Resfi podcasting. That's what I noticed too when I used to run the program. So, Mandy, Chu, Nicholas, I don't know how. Oh, they are gone. I guess what's in Wi-Fi is not Sherla on a reserve and don't class as a day. So everybody, I'm sure there's grade K to not out it's in a reserve school. K to 9? That's not or grade 12 to it's not days like I see. Anyways, good stuff. Maybe you'll get an update from them. Dao Aussie in Clearwater Project Venture. Okay, they're back. Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, John. Yeah, I kind of saw internet cord, so direct
Oh,
internet.
it's okay. It's okay. Cool. You know, Altane. Yeah, as a hikio, as I know how to know it's in a couple questions. Do this week this as not there I don't need last you know plenty sig not there I know 10 people doing that deal on and are you gonna invite people or kind of come and go barbecue not Eoto or just anybody is welcome?
I'm not Thai class. Their Thai classes are for grade 6, 7, and 8. So one afternoon, first hour we'll have one class. There's the second hour, same thing. Each class, it's about 10 or less students.
Yeah.
So it's an night works out for us. So your fishing get data, sa hall, so sa delio. So sa delio, or it's a hall activities, it's you.
Ku asnede Tantano it's en yun and do susel you or quantity base. Asne they invite us include and do susel you quantity base. Then I don't know.
Elders we hire, they'll then we have elders that we hire for these kind of activities, camps.
Nezu. Her Lianza goes in Tabasent or they cookout. Test 18 edu
Show your days over the fire to come on.
Yeah, I come on. Yeah, and you're cut out and in jail and stuff.
Yeah, I will. So during the podcast, it reaches all over the north, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Project Venture was tinastan now. Like aside from this one program here in Clearwater, and
yeah,
do project for Honin their own song. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna crash Cine and then don't do because I know Project Venture is I think it started in America.
It started in New Mexico.
Yeah, you too. Just maybe the computer that Aussie just so we have good sound that then an adorant ay but NFTU and yeah, don't do one either see project venture don't the communities are involved. Kundi see about no haloli.
Project Venture bonnet there the New Mexico and the tried the McClellan Hall yeah. Right now I think Project Venture it's been around for almost 30 years. A McClellan Hall was it Albuquerque or Gallup with Albuquerque and teacher Halita now he's Native American and how he started Project Venture their education system it's not based on our culture and traditional values, right? And he was finding that indigenous students weren't engaged and dropping out and it says it so he created an experiential program based on indigenous values. And his program just exploded. Like it's all over the US and just recently over the last 10 to 15 years I saw it Canada I said a young Joyu and projectventure.org a website and Ontario ends on programs there's a few Project Venture sites that are very successful and then ours is successful as well.
Yeah.
A 5-year program it is public safety funding too. And they don't fund the same place twice. So the launch Project Venture only 5 years Houston Clearwater so after this end August I'll line 5 years up so right now we're working on different avenues of funding to continue our program. Like we might have to restructure it a little bit, but I don't think we can go back to public safety for funding. So Project Venture is ending. Clearwater Project Venture is ending end of August. But if we're lucky and if we work hard enough, it will pick back up in a couple of years, probably, hopefully, or sooner than that. Yeah, and that's story. Yeah, and that's done now. I know a lot of communities are interested in their program also.
Yeah.
Because we work like 365 days a year pretty much. It's not like we're not like teachers, like we don't get summers off or weekends. Yeah. Some are busy on call the pandemic
Yeah.
Communities interested program also proposal that Saturday to public safety. Like I really want to see Project Venture grow and expand into other communities.
Yeah.
Because it's really
youth benefit from it too.
Yeah. Norris Carson next. Lol, yeah. Over 5 years, so 10 years combines on La Lost to Clearwater. Okay. So over the 5 years, the Island Nasi, have you seen Dantu Denegode throughout the 5 years? You know, they more engaging to see the or even more open to a lot new things.
fun to see dating, and it really warms our hearts when we see that.
Yeah.
Even during the pandemic, they missed the program on the Hello because it doesn't. We're not providing the full program because of the pandemic. It's Anna.
Mm.
All the summer camps, they usually because we're bringing all 6, 7, 8s. It's
Yeah.
Anna. They have more connections with people outside their grades.
Mm.
Fun. They end up making lifelong friends,
Yeah.
friends they can lean on.
Mm-hmm.
Adventure had that they probably wouldn't meet, like they would know of each other, but they wouldn't have become friends otherwise.
Yeah.
Na zone frequent see had yeah, it did into, like you said, a lot of kids coming out of their shells
Yeah.
and going out of their comfort zone to try new things, and helping kids get out of their comfort zone is one of our goals in every activity that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we push them or anything, but we encourage them and wait for them to be ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to tell a couple stories of camps, hiking trip, especially hiking trip 2017 a hiking trip kahit long.
Mm.
It was our first hiking trip.
Classy niya.
Methy Portage. Dog monument night a year all the way Clearwater River and hiking trip kahit din Clearwater Beach Tay night out and canoe yan ito ni King. A year later
Oh wow.
it was a beautiful experience, and Sakusan really pushed themselves on that hike.
Yeah.
It was really nice to see, and how one kid really stood out for me on that hiking trip.
Mm-hmm.
When I said before, you get the kids on the third day, when you take them out of their environment from their home life and everything.
Yeah.
There's times to ask about her Yonsei, like she was really herself.
Yeah.
To ask about her Yonsei, she was literally rolling around in the grass, like having the time of her life. To ask
Yeah.
about her Yonsei, like I'll never forget that.
Mm.
And you see kids, you'll experience kids open up to you,
Yeah.
um, talking about their feelings and their life experiences, and it's very empowering. Yeah, teaching kids how to not be afraid of the water, the lake, like
Mm.
those creatures under the lake in the lake.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
chinyate, the culture, like
A lot more free.
take a, and
Yeah.
they're learning a safe environment that they trust.
Yeah. Yeah. In
Yeah.
a safe environment, they trust a lot of us, our home lives, it's not always healthy and positive, and
Mm,
nahin sa kuha to go to school, it's an escape, and then to go be around people, see, and I think a lot of indigenous communities, and so it's always good to get out on the lanu and then I go there to find their identity. So and ku sa kusan dena de option de santa. I mean dene community and then to see daisy encourage dene Dene Yati.
speak on that. Then other嘢thì係得 real stuff because um the health classes yeah, Torio Dandanlina, huh?
Mm.
So translation, how long sa?
Like how they feel some
Dit eiler Nick.
so guys quite then they like they take some information from it, called not the whole thing. So it's untranslated liaison.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, as long as soon it's consistent, then there it on as well. Whether Shenhricht on it, Hotlabricht on it, you're gonna understand it.
Mm.
So going down
I hope
just
one thing I've noticed too is like the hot the hill then they have some people will say then NFT la the kind of comments I see and I feel like people don't try as much to speak than
yeah, online has ever since Dene Yati podcast. Dene
mm,
Derel Zarakola, especially Sekwe. Then Dene Gode, anything, just anything, even language to whether it's sports, school to then ilosi. Cause Sekwe from Bibasa, until 14, 15, even 16 sometimes. Very fragile, thought to see it. Just one little thing that I knew it might discourage the rest of their life, and a lot of times, especially Dene Suslina, Dene, we're very descriptive and to the point, no hayat so it's gonna get misinterpreted somewhere,
Mm.
you know. And that's a good point. So like her, Leat, I just always encourage Dene Suslina, yet anywhere from the ground up from first day, and especially in social media. Dine get their tila and TikTok videos, a lot of and not Dene, then they share it. Call it Dene Suslina de untla de do dila, so always encourage that and Nezua, the stuff you're doing there. Anessa da Denahayatinu Art Ilumandianik.
Yeah, yeah, hosting our Clearwater Project Venture Program. Social media bossa. We know a lot of kids. Most of the kids, like maybe 95% of them, don't have Facebook because right now TikTok, the Hilang Awana right now.
YouTube.
TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, maybe some Instagram, like the older kids. But we have a Facebook page, Clearwater Project Venture Hulia, that parents can follow for our schedule and update upcoming events.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been talking about getting a Clearwater Project Venture TikTok DLC, huh? Or it is a question, for sure. I hope
TikTok has lots of influence on today's youth too because
Yeah, TikTok has influence on me, like you gotta think on a banana there is on like this is there, like my podcast, Dennis I got I reach people in Russia and US everywhere, social media doing it's just I think it was Tony LeMay. If it's for negativity, we're gonna destroy ourselves. And you know, I think that it's always good stuff. I always see a lot of that the events they see, and keep doing it. You only got a few more months to impact children.
yeah, it's seen as a new. There are other communities, Project Venture. If the community hire girl in a launch project venture the RCMP have also noticed crime rates within that age group like would literally dropped to nothing during that time, and high school graduate job, like it leaves a lifelong impact on our youth. And other communities like I wish other communities would try to have Project Venture in their hometown because it'll make lifelong changes for their youth. And like that there is also breaking intergenerational trauma. Like end the cycle there, right?
Yeah.
Or try to one step forward. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. And whatever the positive information then already say, I'm gonna allow you to do that. And the only another then I'm gonna have to cut you off, okay?
Then other class or
Yeah.
yeah. Card then other June 1st other counts and policy year.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's gonna really impact a lot of our youth.
Yeah.
Home life for a lot of them
Yeah.
some will have fun, like some will go on trips and a lot won't, and like we really hurt for those kids right now. Like these few weeks as part of our in-class sessions to give them list of resources of who they can reach out to and how to handle certain situations.
Like bring awareness to our community issues with addiction.
Like the young man a lot of kids might not know what to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So then the siga right now na the IoT just geared towards addiction or just in case then let's say my family member it just fell over and addiction is a cause. What do I do? A kondisia that's what you're going to provide.
Because addiction falls under violence.
Yeah, yeah. The addiction guy I don't think a lot of times I see this because I'm in recovery and Facebook we glamorize addiction too much. Like whether a lot of things I used to do drugs and either and Leo doing cola and I cannot look at it. Cola, a lot of people Facebook and no and no halot in the sun because that's who we got on Facebook. And that honestly glamorize it too much because let's say you're older alternate and line or and alternate go to younger kids oh my uncle's doing this and somehow we got to cut it off and you just got to talk about it more I think to get out there.
But normal lunch also because they don't know any other way, right?
Yeah.
And we're that it's not normal.
Yeah.
Even though it's a lot harder to break the cycle and get out of it, to be the change. It can be done.
Yeah.
Intergenerational trauma too.
Yeah. You know, I mean, lots of work, you know, like, I mean, you're doing good. Plenty resources there out to teach sa quad. Only siga.
Like the community that they are to help with these things, so counselors, addictions workers, when I see people like see.
Yeah.
And Hardenal Tande, because classical Hardenal Tana in their home life, that all these people that are there to help are viewed as bad people. And so like, for example, Sakutaniya right now, a lot of them systems all the Jersey Kayla. Quantum Taniya Quantum Hardenal Tansi or Chanta Yakunto Australia, like some kids would or parents saying different times like that's teaching kids to view those that want to help as the bad people, and I understand it's also a part of intergenerational trauma, like residential school trauma that's still there.
Yeah.
Colette Duarte, that system is sort of being reinforced. As the boss of her, and we want to teach that.
Azun, yeah. I mean, Konisia, I still, you know, I see. I had to deal with that stuff, you know, sa question, and maybe yourselves, you know, that usually. So even, you know, it just took me back, you know, and then do Kani. I just finished a paper, my life history. It's a lot of this stuff, you know. Not it comes fresh, you know, it's still there, and somehow we gotta cut it off. So we gotta, you know, I mean,
yeah, the wounds are still fresh, like just like yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say fresh. I don't CNS. I don't have wounds. You know, it's just it's a process of healing. You gotta acknowledge that stuff is there. And you know, I'm don't you see acknowledge ni by tire. You know that attitude. You know, you know, like yeah, maybe we gotta air out some laundry here. You know. Man, I bet we could have yeah, I bet we can have like a whole hour-long conversation with Durga. Like just
Goes back to our in-class sessions where we help them deal with their issues. So it would make them more comfortable to talk about it to someone. So like dealing with it at an earlier age would be better than it coming back to you when you're older.
Yeah. Man, so any ideas that, you know, like maybe you should get more people involved.
Because mental healthy in the north, there's not much resources for it.
Yeah. Counselors, Leon Lalash or Clearwater, both?
Each school has counselors and school helps if it's something we can't handle, like we always refer them to the counselors or let the counselors know about them.
Yeah.
And give that resource to the student as well. But if they feel, if we feel as individuals, if it's too much for, say, it's too much for me to handle as a person, then I would definitely reach out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of times, trust. We got to teach them trust, to open up. Then halyatiha, just even hey, sa barrel sits enemy. Two,
Mm.
just two words, or two phrases. Sa barrel or sits enemy, asking a question, like hey, sa
Mm.
kuwaril tanadeni dabit or
Yeah, letting kids know that they're in a safe environment is a huge
Mm,
part of it.
mm. Hmm. I think should have like a couple hours long addiction talk or mental health.
Uh,
Mm,
yeah, I think what we've noticed as a program lately, and not lately, ever since Clearwater Project Venture went in, there was a lot, like the generation right now, the young ones, we find that they are more open about their feelings and their identities.
mm-hmm.
Like it's not like before,
Yeah.
especially a lot of kids are really open about their sexual identities these days, and I'm really proud of them
Mm,
to know who they are at a very young age.
yeah.
Comfortable enough to talk about it.
Uh,
Because see, when I was growing up, I knew I had a hard time.
Narit ela. Narit ela te.
Okay, so I did my Dene Yati, see, growing up, I had a hard time.
Sorit elza nek.
just sit here.
So Mandy kay kon din tao.
Yeah, you just gotta go in the middle of your laptop.
Okay, because that guy Mandy yeah, like sexual identity is equal. I had a hard time growing up too. So it's like good to see that kids aren't struggling with that.
Mm.
And I'll gone fair start with our in-class sessions. At the end of our sessions, we have reflection and just and debriefing to how would I word it? To reflect on the activity and what we did in it and how they can use those tools. So so debrief and reflection is a big part of our in-class sessions.
Mm. Mm. Cool. Nezu. I want to go back. Yeah, baganinda. I don't know that either. Honestly, if it's just your laptop or, but if you go outside of it, dit ela. That's why I'm.
I think we need a better mic for this computer.
Oh, like actual mic there out,
No, like
It's built in on our PC. This is a PC, right?
yeah, it's like just this component.
It's built in video and mic.
Oh, it's a webcam.
Uh,
Oh, okay, Yona. Yeah, I think I know, but in Dahin Dari, it's good. That's all. I want to go back. There are cows and plows on your yeah. I know. I mean, Samba sound a lot of things. It could Nahi it's gonna be good and Nahi it's gonna be bad. Obviously, a lot of posts like that on Facebook. Then it's say that deal or leadership working together. Um, both communities and even Project Ventures, its own agency. Toriel, are you guys coming together or bringing these forward at this Asabay Tiha?
so far, si boss si date in but we're on different agencies and reach out a date
Yeah.
like to prevent certain things on
Mm-hmm.
because I know right now RCMPU, the hospital is prepare say that day, but that's for the aftermath. Quote, we want to prevent people from going there, ending up in other place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to a lot of what's gonna come.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I seen Planta, New Mexico in Hello Honey Hoster has seen a massive
Yeah. Ernie Ratfat in Mexico. Yeah.
Ernie Ratfat. Ooh. Hi Ernie.
Ernie Ratfat, I could hear real good out here in Mexico. Massey, I'm so happy and what you were doing.
Thank you, Ernie. So nice to hear from you. I don't know if we met. We went to Mexico twice for training. New Mexico.
Yeah. It's good. Good stuff.
Amy ว่าคนนี้จะ係演得落演得咗 Amy
Nice
Hall.
meeting. Hi,
Yeah.
Amy.
Then December 2016 我係 youth worker 很靚啦，so 半年度我係 another Mackenzie Pichu 咗。
Hello.
Then they last year, what month was it? September 2019 is another law.
Your kuwait lana race Kenny's on September.
Or there's a phone line interview. So Tina called.
Oh man. Scenery is a linear, and then I would have messed with you.
Netonorist, I know. Oh, first time.
Yeah, Zoom. Yeah, Mandy and Nicholas and Nessun and the Tinu are easy then it's up to you.
If anyone has questions there, they can definitely reach out to us through our Facebook page, Clearwater Project Venture Facebook page. Just shoot us a message. And
phone number?
Our phone numbers are listed on some Facebook page.
We'll pin our phone numbers on our Facebook page.
Okay, so I can get your guys' number. Call around.
Whole email address you if you want to share that.
Yep, we can do that for sure. What is your email?
The MLTC one, Amy. I wrote it up here somewhere.
Ja, sello dina dungani on der Nikchu Mandia, the Clearwater Project Venture. Betsy email Jandus and if you got any questions, Henry Lana do where to get a hold of them. It's the Facebook page because it will have their phone numbers. And then once they get their email. And once they get their email, you can email them. It helped anybody, any Mandy, their Project Venture is going to be up do another 4 months. And any communities that northern if you want to apply, they go to projectventure.org. Are you, Mandy? So this program, 5 years of funding you will get for a good program, then I go to so if there's any communities there, I want to see it. There we go. There by email crdspv@mltc.ca. And then for any applications, they projectventure.org and then their Facebook page, Clearwater Project Venture, for any phone numbers and info and future events. So Nick and Mandy must see soon doing for all that information, maybe in the future they will set up ani na tiga ILTA will maybe involve more people. But you know, a lot of these discussions that a lot of it I feel it's hidden because we go to Facebook. You know, it's public, it's hidden. It's not. There's nothing. Nothing is being done. It's just going on Facebook for argument.
Mm.
You know, so I must see now.
Sitting in Johnny.
Before I started this job, Facebook there's alien now because of all the negativity and put out on there.
It's a
Okay, see, before I started this job, Facebook there's alien now because of all the negativity, people complaining. It's like same thing, different day. Colder, like I still try to avoid Facebook, and
yeah,
I see what you mean. Like lots of stuff's hidden.
yeah.
So Facebook needs to be used in a more positive way.
Yeah, Ernie.
Mm.
You're right. You're right. Good point. Good point.
Must
Yeah,
invite
for sure. Must see Cho for all that. You know, that DC, you know, Daisy is a lot of work. You know, and then call it you're affected by their pandemic. So, or and then on top of that, 365 days a year, pretty much. Alo nala. So make sure, you know, adult new, take care of yourself and do a mental health day, whatever, self care. Koni seek and out there to, you know, to keep going 4 more months. Nezu, good job.
Mercy.
Nezu, Masi, have a good day. All right, Salot in a Kui Mandy to Nicholas I de la Clearwater Project Venture. Let's see. No hell man, you know, Lost could just get like a panel, not it, can talk about these things to bring them forward. You know, even just man, I'm gonna hold off. Just do it in the right space. You know, to have people together by a few, and yeah, I'm gonna look forward to it. So this week, I'm gonna message te Northern Manitoba. It's Augustine to Sazi. Gotta get back to him. I want to get him on probably tomorrow evening. Hopefully, I'll see. No, haba yeah, posto a slow once I confirm with him, and you know, I'm gonna probably be live every day until. I know this week you're gonna get some politicians, and in a future day within the week, I'll probably get the chief of CRDN. What else? Lots, man. I want to dive right in. Yeah. So, Salatina, hello to New Ghana. If you got any question, you know, our Crow Clearwater Project Venture. There's their email, Facebook page. What else here? Dennis Bruno, I love you. You know, doing afternoon live, it's pretty good. You know, then how because it's midday, then it's easy. You know, just get to talk to them. Bahalia Tiu and then it's not at home. I know I gotta end it right away. Celine is done her class this afternoon, so no, but I did this yesterday or TikTok video. How do you say in your native language, "I miss you"? Nekani either. Nekani auto. Nekani either. Nekani Nekani either. So, yeah, I'll let Mr. Dennis Bruno from way up north play a tune for you. I love you. Negani ta. Dennis Bruno here live on Dene Yati podcast. Merci Cho for tuning in today. Salud ina.
Negani kasi seti ai se jazi hulo negani tia edan tu desa sudahali se jazi hulo batwesi ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya ho Oh, I truly love you with all of my heart. When you're away from me, it tears me apart. Oh, I'm hard to explain just how I feel. When you're away from me, it feels so unreal. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, hey, yeah, oh. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, oh. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, hey, yeah, ho. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, ho. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, ho.
Negani Tasa. Dennis Bruno. Salud in Atlanta. Coconut Niledu. Negani Tasa. And I pass it along to Losi. Hey, Nani Tasa Herni. Just spread it. Spread it everywhere. Okay? It's all good. Nezu. Yeah, salud in your yo. It's been a good hour today for sure. I still have Dene Yati hoodies. I got some X large, small, and a large. So can inbox me. And I'm going to be in Prince Albert this weekend if you want to get one. And what else do we got here? Check out Money Leader Clothing on Facebook. Support Indigenous entrepreneurs. IOPS, sharing Indigenous success for your local job postings. Lots of good stuff in Clearwater Project Venture for any future updates and events there. Check it out on Facebook, and there's their email and any inquiries there. So yeah, salotine. Doon tinik and obaral yang leo. I enjoyed your company. It's always good then to interact at throw some comments out there. And I will be back with my next guest probably tomorrow, Gabin, hopefully. If not, there's going to be a week of politicians on Dene Yati podcast and the Ganad Daisy. So stay tuned for that. Hala, Negani Taza Nakani there, Ronnie G, everybody. Selot ine, you have a good day. Masi Cho for listening to Dene Yati podcast. See Willis Janvier, Husseinin Telas tours in the Lost Saskatchewan. Clearwater River Dene Nation band member is Cleo and I come to you live. They seen Treaty 4 territorial. Masi Cho. Have a good day. Yeah, hey. Thank you for listening to tonight's episode. Follow Dene Yati podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for future updates and new guests. Like and subscribe to Dene Yati podcast on YouTube. Listen to any past episodes on your mobile devices, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow IOPS Sharing Indigenous Success on Facebook. Check out iops.ca for your local job postings.